I find it so fucking funny. No, actually, it's not even funny. It's actually very sad. It's actually very sad. It's extremely sad. I find this so. No, let me not. Let me stop saying I find this so funny because it's not funny. I just find it very. How about this? Interesting that people are complaining that they cut off. What the fuck is this, bitch? Okay, sorry. Okay, so I find this very interesting, right? That people are complaining that they have taken away food stamps. Mind you, well, they haven't taken away, they paused it. Mind you, we don't know until when. Mind you, Thanksgiving is next month. No turkey for some of y'all. Very interesting. And I find this so funny because these are the type of things that I was trying to warn y'all that's gonna happen in the Trump administration. But y'all didn't care. All y'all cared about is that I called them Shrump. Or all y'all care about is that like everybody always have a speech in a teleprompter. My teleprompter wasn't working, so thank God I wrote my speech down in my fucking phone. But whatever the fuck I said, I meant that shit. Whatever the fuck I wrote down in my phone, I made my research on it so I could share it to the fucking world. And you know what? Whether I have an accent or not, it went viral. And yeah, y'all didn't give a fuck about what I was saying. Y'all only give a fuck about me saying Shrump. To this day, bitches be trying to be funny using that shit against me. But guess what? What I was saying is bigger than me saying Shrump. And now you motherfuckers don't have no fucking food stamps. And Thanksgiving is next month. And I do understand why people got so desperate. I do understand why people got so desperate and they wanted like to vote for a different party because the Joe Biden administration, they did a lot of promises that they didn't delivered on. However, y'all wasn't going through this type of shit. And when y'all be saying like eat the rich and this benefit the rich and all that shit, it might benefit the rich this administration, but what type of rich? You know what I'm saying? What type of riches? It's not the rich as doctors. It's not the rich as entertainers. Because and it's like, well, what do you mean? Well, it's actually only benefit billionaires because unless you're doing a certain amount of money and a certain amount of companies, that's when you get tax breaks and stuff like that. Like me, for example, you will consider me rich, right? Like I'm a millionaire, right? However, the taxes of living has become high for every goddamn thing. Everything has become high. Like I ordered um a piece of furniture and I ordered for Italy. And because of the tariffs, you know how much they try to charge me just because of a tariff to deliver a piece of furniture from Italy to America? $15,000. And then, if y'all think about it, why have to close when it comes from fast fashion to expensive fashion? Why has it been so expensive? Everything been rising up from the prices of fucking Fashion Nova and Sheen to Chanel and all of that shit because the tariffs are so fucking expensive. So everybody is feeling it unless you're like one of those billion trillionaires that's what really um this party benefits for. And then on top of that, right? The Republican Party loved to find a scapegoat, and the scapegoat of what we was going through for the past 4 years, it was immigrants. Immigrants. Well, I done near took out and fucking arrested goddamn almost every illegal immigrant, and the prices on grocery is still high. The prices on everything is still high. Tariffs are up to the fucking roof, and the government is shut down. So now that there's less immigrants, what is the excuse? Because the Republicans love to find a scapegoat. And trust me, if they could, they would. Um, hold on, my bad. Sorry. It's always an scapegoat. Even when that guy got killed, which he went out the worst way ever. Nobody deserved to go out that way. But guess what? It's always an scapegoat. It's always all the gays, it's always the blacks, it's always the immigrants. No, it's the white Republican. A white Republican raised in Utah took him out, which it was really sad. But guess what? That's not nobody's fault. That's not no minority's fault. That was America's fault. Gonna blame it on blacks. They're gonna blame it on crimes in the hood. They're gonna blame it on nothing. And the fact is, we just have terrible government. That's just a fact. And just wanted to tell you that because sometimes we 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 don't pay attention to what be going on. Sometimes, most of the times, I don't pay attention because I got so much going on. We all have all things going on. We go to work, we get tired, we go to school, we got relationship issues, we got everything, whatever. And then when you sit back and you think about it, I'm like, and you be like, damn, the price of living has been going really fucking high. Wait, why have everything been changing? Why is this? Why is that? Why is the government shutting down? And you sit back and you start to think about it, and it's just like, oh, well, the answer is right in your fucking face. This government does not. This government don't benefit the poor. You know what I hate? I hate when I fucking think. I hate when I hang the phone up on somebody and they call me back to back. Like if I didn't answer the fucking first time, don't call me again. 3 times. That shit. 3 times. If I don't answer the phone one time, why the fuck are you calling me the second time? If I didn't call answer the phone the second time, why are you calling me the fucking third time? Okay, so now that this government have taken out every single, not every single, a lot of immigrants, a vast majority of immigrants. I don't know where the fuck they come from, whatever the fuck, they have taken it out. It has been a main priority for ICE to arrest every single fucking illegal immigrant in this country. Now, I would like to know, why are the prices still high? I thought that the prices and the food stamps and the this and the that, they were so high because we keep giving benefits to these illegal immigrants. Well, now that they're gone, what was still the issue? Hmm? Why have the government shut down? I was trying to tell y'all this. I was trying to tell y'all this because before I even, let me tell you something. Y'all remember when I didn't want to vote for nobody because I was very upset at the Joe Biden administration because I feel like instead of looking for peace in that Middle East war, which I don't have to say with who, I feel like they were egging it on. Like, nah, we're gonna support. And it's like, no, you should be pushing more for fucking peace. So I just got turned off by everybody. But then again, I sat down with a couple of people. I saw that Kamala and him have two different beliefs, and she wanted to do different things than him. She didn't have much of a voice when he was in office. So I was like, you know what? I'm fucking with her. And all y'all gave a fuck about, and to this day, bitches and motherfuckers trying to be funny. Like, she said Shrump, she got a fucking accent. She say Shrump. Well, I was also trying to warn you that this is the type of shit that was gonna happen if the Trump administration come back. And you know what else I've been noticing? And I noticed this last month. when a tragedy happened, that they was doing a lot of things to bait blacks, minorities, gays, all of that shit. They were trying to start like, yeah. You know, like when a motherfucker start like, yeah, boy, I dare you, boy. They were trying to start a lot of that, but unfortunately, it failed because nobody gave a fuck. But last month, like, there was a lot of racism going on the timeline. We're not gonna talk about it because if you talk about it, honey, you might get attacked. You might get bit. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all saw the baiting that side was doing, and nobody fell for it. Like, there wasn't a lot of discourse for it because, like I said, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal to us. Sorry, the bait failed. But the race war y'all was trying to start, it failed because nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck about that boy. It wasn't that deep enough for us to care. You know what I'm saying? So but motherfuckers been feeling very powerful, very like they could say things, like they could bait things. And I knew this was gonna happen when motherfuckers got into power again. So, people be expecting celebrities to be more vocal about shit. Stop fucking calling me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell ya. That is like everybody's complaining about the government shutting down. Everybody complaining about food stamps and this, and that. And a lot of celebrities, y'all want a lot of celebrities, and y'all want people with platforms to stand up and speak on it. And it's like, well, motherfuckers try to warn y'all last year. That's what motherfuckers was trying to warn y'all last year. Yeah, this is what people was trying to warn y'all last year about, but y'all ain't care. This is what sorry, I can't breathe. I'm getting my makeup done. This is what motherfuckers was trying to warn y'all last year. And now celebrities really don't want to open their mouth or like use their platform because it's just like there's really nothing that they can do. They could open their mouth and use their platform as much as you want. You're not gonna change the person that is in charge mind. He really don't give a fuck. It's like, okay, well, I don't care. The fuck? I run this shit, not you. So it's like that's why a lot of celebrities have backed down from talking about politics and all that bullshit because it's like you could use your platform all fucking day long and guess what? They ain't gonna do shit. But yeah, that's all I want to say.